The chances of finding a shiny Pokemon usually lie at around 1 in 4,096. These odds are incredibly low and can result in even hardcore players never encountering a shiny Pokemon without specifically setting out to do so. Players often employ a tactic called shiny hunting and spend dozens of hours searching for a singular shiny Pokemon. Is it worth it? Well, that's a question for you to answer. The one I'm answering today is, which are the coolest shiny Pokemon? Let's get to it. Number 10. Groudon. Groudon is a legendary Pokemon originally introduced in the franchise's 3rd generation. This prehistoric creature is known as the Continent Pokemon because of its power and strength. Groudon is one of the most powerful Pokemon in the series and can make a great addition to any trainer's team. Legendary Pokemon usually have great shiny variants, but Groudon's alternate form is truly special. The yellowish green colour lends itself to the already monstrous appearance of this Pokemon. Getting a hold of this shiny form can be near impossible unless players have a lot of patience. Number 9. Palossand. Palossand comes from the game's 7th generation, the Pokemon Sun and Moon region of Alola. This strange typing of ghost and ground gives Palossand an interesting role on competitive teams. The Pokemon's description gives its eerie backstory of controlling human adults, forcing them to create sandcastles to give it camouflage. The shiny form of this Pokemon really stands out. Only a few Pokemon employ a black colour when shiny. Palossand's alternate colour scheme makes it a great reference to the real-world exotic black sand beaches found around the globe. Number 8. Altaria. Altaria is a visually strange Pokemon. Introduced in Generation 3, Altaria is a flying and dragon-type Pokemon. Most Pokemon in the dragon type appear intimidating and threatening when compared to the likes of Altaria's cuddly appearance. Altaria already had a unique look with its cloud-covered wings and elegant movements. Its shiny form's golden colour only adds to this effect. The Pokemon's shiny form has been featured in most mainline Pokemon games since its introduction in Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire. Number 7. Ponyta. Ponyta and its regional variant, Galarian Ponyta, have very desirable shiny forms. Ponyta is an original Generation 1 Pokemon, and its design stands as one of the simplest yet most impressive creations. Shiny Ponyta's icy blue flames give it a very distinct look while staying in the realm of reality. Blue fires are hotter than red and orange ones in the real world, making Ponyta's shiny form seem even more powerful than its regular variant. Number 6. Rayquaza. Rayquaza is a flying and dragon-type legendary Pokemon, known as the Sky High Pokemon. It's a legendary first introduced in Generation 3, alongside its counterpart legendaries Groudon and Kyogre. These 3 Pokemon make up one of the most iconic legendary trios in the franchise. Rayquaza, along with a few other Pokemon on this list, features a shiny form that turns its main colour to black. It's a big enough change from the original colours, while keeping the same theme to be one of the coolest shinies in the games. Number 5. Guzzlord. Guzzlord was first introduced in the 7th generation and is the only Ultra Beast to make this list, though there are other impressive shiny Ultras too. Guzzlord's shiny form gives it an impressive colour switch. The orange and white combination is intriguing as it's not used by many other Pokemon, shiny or not. It is a unique look that serves the giant Ultra Beast very well indeed. Number 4. Lucario. Lucario is a must-have on any trainer's team. This Pokemon is fighting and steel type, giving great offensive and defensive capabilities in battle. Its shiny form makes it even cooler and sets it apart from other fighting type Pokemon in both past and future generations. Similar to Guzzlord, Lucario's shiny form uses a colour palette that not many other Pokemon have. This makes it a super unique monster that's highly desirable in the mainline games. It's also an example of a great shiny mechanic that swaps main and secondary colours to create a great contrast to its original. Number 3. Charizard. Charizard is perhaps one of the most iconic Pokemon in the entire franchise, which means its shiny is all the more popular. This Generation 1 starter Pokemon has been one of the game's mascots since its release, and it's a staple of many trainers' teams. Charizard's iconic look is even more so in its shiny form. The colour switch was one of the largest contributors to the shiny Pokemon craze long ago. Its shiny form looks more like a dragon than its regular form and seems like a more fitting coloration than the original design. Number 2. Gyarados. Whether in its regular form or its shiny variant, Gyarados is a sought-after Pokemon in nearly every game in the franchise. It's an incredibly powerful water-type Pokemon with an appearance that makes it even more menacing. One of the most iconic aspects of shiny Gyarados' appearance in the games is the way players likely encountered it for the first time. In Pokemon Gold and Silver, players could find a shiny Gyarados on the Lake of Rage. This was a surprising encounter in the games and gave shiny Gyarados a special place in many players' memories. Number 1. Haxorus. Similar to the shiny Gyarados in Pokemon Gold and Silver, shiny Haxorus is one of the coolest shiny Pokemons due to the way that most trainers likely encountered it for the first time. Shiny Haxorus looks as cool as they come, but it also acts as a reward for players who complete the Unova Pokedex in Pokemon Black and White too. This incredibly difficult task is capped off by an encounter with this powerful Pokemon, and that's why it sits at number 1 on our list. And that is our list. Agree, disagree? Let us know down in the comments, and while you're down there tapping away your comment, tap the like and subscribe buttons as well as the bell icon so that you're notified whenever we've got new stuff for you to watch. I've been Chris, you've been gorgeous, and I'll see you on the next one. Till then, cheers my dears.